What's up, fam? It's your boy Trucking on the Budget, back with another video for you guys, man. Come to you with some new information in reference to things that I've been trying to do in reference to my company and all this mess that's been going on. But yeah, so I've been making moves the last couple of days. I know I may have been on hiatus for maybe 24 hours or however it's been, however long it's been. But it looks like I'm gonna be partnering up with this guy. I met him through my insurance agent, and she pretty much heard my story and stuff, and she felt the need to help out, do whatever she could do, so she reached out to this guy. He has his own authority, and pretty much he and I had a talk last night, preliminary discussion in reference to the business and stuff, and so we're going to be having a more in-depth conversation tonight, but pretty much we're talking about our views and what we project and stuff like that, and the following months to come, and towards the end of this month, and then what we project as far as going forward. So throughout our discussion and stuff, I pretty much gave him a synopsis of what I've dealt with since I started this whole thing, and up until most current events. And he was pretty intrigued and really excited about the opportunity to work with me and stuff. And so he pretty much gave me an idea of what he was working on doing, and from the looks of it, it looks like something that we both will be able to benefit from. And because like I said, he's been in the business for a little while, and he basically told me that he's pretty successful with it, and he says he wants nothing more than for me to be successful. And so like I said, we're gonna work together on this, and prayerfully within the next, I don't know how long it's going to take, but pretty soon, hopefully pretty soon, we'll be able to get things started and get the wheels rolling and getting stuff like that. So he owns some what do you call it, power units or whatever, but he's also in the process of getting some box trucks, so we're working on that. And like I said, prayerfully everything's going to work itself out, and before long I'm gonna be out there on the road doing what I enjoy, remaining in contact with you guys, keep you informed, telling you about new and different information and stuff that I may find or whatever. Like I said, I also want to give a shout out to my guy Box Truck Smitty, man. I had a conversation with this guy the other day. He gave me a call, man, and I really appreciate all the love and support that I'm getting from everybody, and I don't mind whatsoever when you guys reach out to me, when you call me, or when I meet you in the streets or whatever the case may be. I don't mind it at all. I think it's pretty cool, that, like I said, just to hear about everybody's journeys and, what they may or may not be going through and stuff like that, or what advice they may be able to give. But, talking to Box Truck Smitty and stuff like that, we pretty much have this, a lot of the same views, went through a lot of the same type issues. And so, our discussion was pretty, cool and stuff like that. So like I said, I want to shout out to Box Truck Smitty, and like I said, man, I look forward to meeting as many of you as I can, and hearing your stories and things of that nature. So like I said, man, comment down below, man. Tell me some of the things that you may have gone through from the beginning of your journey, as far as your authorities or just in this industry period. So I would love to hear about it. We can talk about it. You can hit me up, man. Shit, man, I would love to have some big ass forum or some sort of meeting of the minds and shit, and we all come together collectively and discuss how we can take this industry over by storm, and also how we can also try to get the freaking government involved to the point where it's they can help us, one, establish a some sort of regulations to help us out, not to help out and I'm pretty sure if the government gets so much involved, of course they're going to try to put their hand in the pot and things of that nature. But something that can regulate the industry a lot better, so that we all can get paid and pay well, and not for it to be something that's just where it's the brokers are benefiting, or so But like I said, hopefully they'll get involved and maybe even come up with some sort of. I know they had the PPP loans and stuff like that, and unfortunately, when that stuff was going on, I wasn't even in the industry yet. Didn't really have a need for a PPP loan because I was doing pretty good in where I was. But once I got into this industry and to see how things are going, I mean, we need some sort of financial aid somehow, some sort of funding or something that, helps people out who have their own businesses, these small businesses, whether it be minority businesses or whatever. I just feel like anybody that has a business, I don't care if you're a minority, whoever, I just feel like, if you in need, our government should be able to help out. They should be able to chip in and say, you know what, we're going to help you stay afloat. We're going to help you get back on your feet, or whatever the case may be. So, but anyways, man, I got a few things I need to take care of today. I got some phone calls to make. I got another important call that I'm going to be getting in probably about the next hour or so. And then my second important call that I'll be doing today is around 7. So, yeah, man. So, but I'm going to keep you guys informed on this whole thing. But I'm going to go ahead real quick, grab me something to eat, come back and make my phone calls, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as I can, all right? What's up, fam? So I'm back with some more information for you guys. So I just had my second meeting with my guy that I'm going to be going into business with. And everything's looking pretty good. Like I said, he's pretty much on the up and up with everything. And the information he's provided was like, eye-opening to the point where it's like he seems to really know his stuff. And he bounces things off of me, and I bounce stuff off of him, to the point where it's like, he's really looking forward to us getting things together, and pretty much getting trucks together and all the other stuff. And like I said, man, it's a real good feeling, especially knowing the things that I've been going through in reference to this trucking company or whatever. But it's a great feeling. It's a really great feeling, just to know that I've been blessed with this opportunity. So it's going to be something different, especially, yeah, I still have my own authority and things like that, and he has his own authority. But, just being able to bring it all together and to try to make something, bigger and much more successful, So, like I said, things are going in the right direction. Things are really going in the right direction. And like I said, I thank my insurance agent for her assistance with this whole thing. She made it all come together. She brought us together in a sense. So is a beautiful feeling. And like I said, I'm looking forward to bringing you guys more content in reference to all of this stuff. And like I said, he and I just had a long, extensive conversation over the phone in reference to things. And so it's a good feeling. Just to know too, like, we're talking about purchasing trucks instead of like having to rent or things of that nature, because he already has trucks, as far as like semis and stuff like that. I pretty much told him that, that's basically what I'm trying to get into is semis. Also informed him that, I already have my CLP. So all I need to do is basically get out there and get my CDL. So we're talking about, me being able to use the equipment that we have to be able to do so. So again, it's a lot of pluses from this, and like I said, he's learned a lot of information from me that he didn't even know about when it came to this box truck thing or whatever, because again, he has a semi truck driver. And I told him, I said, sadly enough, in this box truck game, and I had no intentions whatsoever of coming into this game as a box truck operator, but it just so happens because of the way things were going with the financing and all that other mess, I had no choice but to rent, and no choice but to go box truck. But also at the same time, yes, being a semi truck owner operator slash business, I pretty much it's good to be able to see things from the box truck side, because I've never been the type of person that shit on any. So when I hear from like other owner operators that are semi truck drivers, and to hear them talk the way they do about box truck drivers, man, and I sit there like, yes, I'm a box truck driver or whatever, but my whole business of doing things is based off of being a semi truck operator slash owner, you know. So like I said, I just can't see myself once I become a semi truck driver just going out and just automatically just disrespecting box truck drivers or sprinter van drivers or something like that, because, you know, again, there's so many different levels of this game, you know, because sadly enough, we all can't start from the same plateau. You got to start from somewhere. Some people, you know, they start off with a sprinter van and they work their way up to box and work their way up to semis. And some people are able to jump from box truck to semi, whatever the case may be, or you go right to semi. I mean, so, you know, it just all depends on your, you know, what type of pockets you got, you know, funding and all that other stuff. So you got to start somewhere. So, you know, like I say, man, I'm doing what I can do to pretty much get to the plateau that I want to be on. And like I said, you know, I want to be, you know, I want to own semi trucks and, you know, have me a fleet of trucks or whatever, so that, you know, someday again, like my daughters can take over and, you know, they'll have something to fall back on should they choose to do something else in life. They at least have this to fall back on, or to lend that more support, you know, so that, like, you know, financially they'd be, you know, they'd be strapped, they'd be good. So, but anyways, man, yeah. So like I said, I had a good meeting with my guy, and looking forward to the next meeting tomorrow and stuff. So, things are pretty much moving in the right direction. I'm feeling really good these days. Yeah, I was down a little bit, you know, due to the fact that, you know, I just couldn't believe the way things happened. But that happened, what, Monday? And here we are on, what, Friday. And, you know, it's already been a turnaround. So I'm, you know, going to continue to pray about it. And like I said, I continue and always will thank you guys for y'all support, y'all motivation, y'all, keeping me pushing forward in this whole thing. So once again, man, I appreciate all you guys for viewing, and all my subscribers, all my support system. You know, thank you all so very much. And but until the next video, man, I'm gonna get on out here and go to this gym, man, and get myself back in shape, you know, so that I could take it to some folks, man. So keep trucking and stay motivated.